Is this the place, Professor Joy?
This is the place. Help me cut through these vines.
Machete?
Thanks. Yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
That it is, Gabby. The doorway to the lost palace of Lopu.
Oh, no. I was talking about this soda bottle. Who would have thought that litter could get way out here in the jungle?
Yes, indeed.
You don't think someone else got here first, do you?
I don't know. Let's investigate.
So, how old do you think this place is, Professor?
It's hard to tell. There aren't any carvings or inscriptions that would give us a clue, but the writings that led us here are thousands of years old. So, who knows?
Not as old as you think.
Artie!
Let me guess. You're Professor Joy's arch rival. You're here to steal all the artifacts and leave us trapped in a temple to rot. At least until we remember the secret riddle that shows us the way out.
What?
She's my new intern. Don't pay attention to her.
Wait, if you're not here to cause trouble, then why are you here?
Joy and I are research partners. We are going to meet up here. I just happened to get here first.
So is this your soda bottle?
Soda? Oh, it must have fallen out of my backpack.
You really should be more careful. Trash is no joke when it comes to keeping our rainforest clean.
She has a point, Artie.
It was an accident. Did you bring the radio?
Yup, it's right here.
Cool. Start it up.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Joy. Welcome to Mr. Jacob's hangout site.
Thanks. It's been a while since I've logged on. Anything happening with you two?
Yeah, homework. Whoopee.
It's not all that bad, Artie.
It's Saturday. I could be doing something fun, but instead I have to write this dumb paper.
What's your paper on, Artie?
Ancient cities in South America.
That actually sounds really interesting.
Maybe, but sometimes teachers can take the most interesting things and somehow make them boring.
That's true.
What are you working on, Gabby?
Oh, I've got English homework. I have to watch a movie and write down all the important parts of the story.
You get to watch a movie? For school?
That's an assignment I could get behind.
Yeah. You want to trade?
I don't think that's how it works, Artie.
Yeah, I don't know anything about South America.
Welcome to the club.
What about you, Joy? What's your homework about?
Oh, well, I was hoping Mr. Jacobs would be around to help me. It's a little difficult.
Is it math?
No, it's social studies.
Oh yeah, that can be a hard one.
What social studies?
It's hard to explain. It's basically about how people live together, the way that they are different, and how all that works.
No wonder you need Mr. Jacobs' help.
Yeah. Do you know if he's planning on logging on today?
His profile says that he's logged in, but it looks like he's busy doing something right now. He might be back any minute though.
Well, I guess I can do some research while I wait.
And we can listen to the radio too.
How's homework going, kids?
Pretty good, Mr. Jacobs. I'm almost done.
Well, good for you, Gabby.
Huh. Not going so well, Artie?
Not really. Do you know some good sites where I can look up stuff about South America?
South America. Interesting. I'll send you a couple links.
Mr. Jacobs, I was wondering if you could help me with a homework assignment.
Oh, well, I suppose, Joy. Do you need some links to websites too?
Well, I tried looking it up online, but after a while, I thought I'd be better off talking to you about it.
Really? That's pretty flattering. What's the problem?
My teacher wanted us to write our papers on problems in the world today, and the one I got assigned was hate speech.
Hate speech?
I see. That's a good topic to write about.
Yeah, but what is it? Everyone on the internet seems to say things that are totally different.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound very good.
I agree, Gabby. Though there are many ways to describe it, I think hate speech means words or actions that encourage people to dislike or mistreat others.
Huh. But my teacher said that this was a big problem. I don't think I've ever heard anyone doing anything like that.
It's not always obvious, and sometimes we can even do it without realizing.
Wait, we can hate people without realizing?
I wasn't exactly thinking of it that way, but I suppose that is the root of it all. In verses like Luke 6:45, Jesus tells us that the things that we say show what's inside our hearts. If we say mean and hurtful things, even as a joke, it's probably because that's how we really feel deep down.
And even if it isn't, it still hurts people, and that's not good.
I think you're right, Gabby. And even if we aren't saying mean things to others, if we are saying mean things about them, then we are spreading bad thoughts to more people. And that can not only be unkind, but in some situations, it can even be dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah, if enough people don't like someone, it doesn't take much for them to get hurt.
I still don't think I understand.
I might have a script about that can help. I'll be right back. And now, from the garage of Lionel Jacobs comes the constructive drama, The Hammer, an adapted biblical proverb about the words we use. Once upon a time, in the small town of Pine Meadow, there was a construction site.
All right, stay behind the line, people. This isn't a playground. We've got serious building to do.
The foreperson, was Miss Daniels, and she ran a tight ship.
Hey, you, where's your hard hat? Here, I don't want to see you around here without it.
On the day of our story, two builders were just coming to the site for the first time.
I'm Oscar.
And I'm Lisa. We just finished building school.
She means we graduated. The school was already built.
I think they knew that.
All right, enough chatter. We're not paying you to construct sentences around here.
And so the two workers got to their tasks. At least, they started to. Oscar eventually got bored.
You know, this is a little boring. Can I level with you?
What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong, Miss Daniels has my complete support. But let's face it, it's really hard to screw this job up.
You don't say. If you don't mind, I think I'll keep working.
The day passed slowly, and Lisa dutifully kept to her tasks. Oscar, on the other hand, tried to keep himself entertained.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
I call it advanced hammering. I got the nail started in that wall over there, and I'm trying to nail it in by throwing a hammer at it.
Isn't that a little dangerous?
It's a construction site. It's always dangerous. Might as well try to have some fun while we're at it. So close. Besides, everyone's wearing hard hats. We'll be fine.
And so Oscar perfected his advanced hammering skills. It wasn't the most efficient method of putting nails in a wall, but it was entertaining.
And now backwards.
I really don't think this is a good idea.
Sure it is. If this works, you can say you saw the whole thing. Here we go.
Oscar threw the hammer as hard as he could, and as it soared through the air, Lisa could tell it was not going to hit the nail.
Oh no.
In fact, it veered to the left and went right out through the window.
Oh boy.
The hammer spun dangerously as it flew straight towards a little girl who was walking by on her way home from school.
Ah!
Fortunately, something moved in front of her, shielding her from the danger.
Phew.
My God! Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
To make a long story short, Lisa worked on the house until it was done. She was paid well and was hired all over the countryside and eventually started her own construction business.
That's great. What about me?
Oscar did not finish the house. He found himself getting a job driving people around the city far away from hammers.
It's not a bad life. I did learn my lesson though.
And that is?
The moral is, words are very powerful. They can do a lot of good, but they can also do a lot of damage. We need to be careful to watch what we say and keep those words under control. If we don't, we can possibly hurt someone, just like a guy throwing hammers around.
Not bad.
Thanks!
Mr. Jacobs, I have a question for you, if that's okay.
Sure, what's on your mind, Joy?
It's about what we were talking about earlier. You know, how if we have hate in our hearts, it will come out of our words.
Okay.
So, if we want to get rid of hate speech, then we need to first get rid of the hate in people's hearts.
It would stand to reason.
Right. So, how do we do that?
Do what?
Change people's hearts. If that's the solution, then it would help to know how that works.
Can people really change other people's hearts though?
It's not easy, Artie. And as much as we sometimes wish we could give a speech and have it all go away, usually the process is a little more involved.
Involved? What do you mean, Mr. Jacobs?
Hate isn't usually something that people can just forget or get talked out of. Often it's something that has been built on years of lies and hurt and pride, and these things need to be taken care of in order for hate to disappear.
So to get rid of hate, we need to fix the stuff that causes the hate first?
Exactly, Gabby. And like it says in Matthew 7, before we go telling others that they need to let go of hatred, we need to first take care of our own issues, getting rid of our own pride, making sure we forgive those who have hurt us, and realizing the truth that God loves everyone.
All of this seems pretty familiar. It reminds me of that part of the Bible where it talks about what love is. Patient, kind, delights in the truth.
1 Corinthians 3.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is we need to learn how to love in order to forget how to hate.
Crazy.
But that's how it goes. It's not that hard to figure out. If we want to get rid of a bad thing, we need to use a good thing. Instead of using words that hurt others and make them feel like they aren't loved, we should only use words that build each other up.
That's a Bible verse, isn't it?
Ephesians 4:29.
I thought so.
Well, I've got to head out, I think, Mr. Jacobs. Thanks for helping me out with my homework.
My pleasure, Joy.
Oh, yeah, homework.
Right. We were supposed to be working on it, weren't we?
Yeah, I'd better log off and listen to some music or something.
Me too.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll talk to you soon.